Capricorn. So first and foremost, excuse me. Okay, you could be sick right now, not feeling well. I hope you feel better. Okay. First and foremost, I heard the name Cassandra, Chance, Kate, William, Philip, David, Sean, and Tashana. Okay, there's something about the color turquoise here. Okay, you could be 53 years old. In our energy, I seen 53, or you could be 35. Okay, there's also something about those gingerbread cookie cakes. Something about them. Someone's been eating them. That red box, that long box of gingerbread cookies. Something about that. I don't know. Gingerbread man cookies, cakes, or something. Something about that is here. I don't know. I also heard Jay-Z song cry. I can't see him coming down my eyes, so I had to make the song cry. Good dude, you know I love you like cook food.
Even though a nigga gotta move like a crook move. We was together on the block since free lunch. We put up and they together having four seasons brunch. We used to use umbrellas to chase the bad weather. When I was never run brunches. And see, I loved your point of view because you held no punches. Still, I left you for months on end. It's been months since I checked back in. I was somewhere in a small town.
Somewhere locking them all down.
Wood grain, foreign chain, armor raw down.
Hey.
I can see it coming down my eyes.
Hey, but I gotta make the song cry.
I can't see him coming down my eyes.
But I gotta make the song cry. Hey. Okay? There's something about that here. You could be like, I'm not letting it come down my eyes, so I'm gonna just make the song cry, right? Okay, let's see here. What house you in, Capricorn? 12th house. Okay, you're in the house of sorrow, the house of Pisces and Neptune. So I feel like straight off the bat, Capricorn, there's something about your habits here, okay? You could be like, you know, trying to get over some bad habits. You could be incorporating some new positive habits, right? I like that energy. You know, Pisces is all about endings and, you know, what we think about, right? So you could be like really thinking about, you know, where you want to be right now, you know, because this is also like your stage of karma, right? So a lot of the things, look, Temperance just popped out in the reverse here. Okay, so I don't know. You could be feeling like you don't have any peace and harmony, any balance right now. You somebody's equilibrium could be off. You could have like vertigo or something like that. Vertigo. Yeah, something about someone's equilibrium might be off here. Okay, you could be like suddenly feeling lightheaded and dizzy and things like that. I would say go check with your primary care doctor if you're having this issue, but I just picked that up here. Okay, yeah, something about the fish as well here. But, you know, this is the house of karma, so I feel like, you know, right now you could be going through like a karmic cycle, cleaning out karma. We all do, right? See, for every action, there is a reaction. So, you know, there could be someone going through something right now, or you could just literally be in the energy of, you know, being done with something, right? It could be a way of thinking, you know, it could be, self-sabotage, right? You could be really letting go of things. Now, there is something about your limited beliefs here, okay? So you could be a person that, you know, maybe your point of view, your perspective is very limited. And it's like, you know, in order to gain wisdom, you have to have, like, you know, you have to be able to see things from other people's perspective here, okay? Let's see. Okay. Okay, you could be a social worker in our energy, okay? Or you could be someone that owns like a non-profit organization, okay? There's also someone else that you could be like an artist or a painter or something. I just picked up. I don't know. Let's see. Okay. Okay. We have the Four of Wands coming out for you. So I don't know. You could be feeling like, you know, in balance, but I feel like everything's okay for you. With the Four of Wands coming out, like there is some kind of stability here for you. Maybe things just appear to be hard. You know, maybe it's just hard because there are, you know, you are in the house of endings. So sometimes endings can be very, very hard, but I don't know. There's something about stability here for you. Yeah, there's something about, you know, longevity, something that is, it's like the honeymoon phase or something where things are just smooth right now. You know, so you could be feeling like projected energy, but I feel like it's not necessarily yours here. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, we got the Ace of Swords coming out for you. So there's something about some kind of truth and clarity coming to you. I don't know. Someone could be like taking a walk, and then something could just come to you. There could be someone, I don't know, the divine could like literally answer one of your questions during a walk. Okay, you may need to get out and just take a walk, right? Sometimes walking will relieve some of your stress. I don't know, but there's something about that here. There's something about like algebra or geometry or something. You could be like an algebra or geometry teacher or substitute or tutor or something. I don't know. It's something about that here. Something about math. I don't know. Mathematics. Okay, let's see. I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. Yeah, there's something about some truth and clarity on something that was hidden here. Okay, maybe you could be like, there could be like some reality coming to you, and it could be causing like an ending for one thing. But know that when God closes one door, another one does open. And typically that door was closed because it was a lesson that needed to be learned. Now we do got the Fool coming out in the reverse for you as well here. Okay, so definitely with the Fool coming out in the reverse, I feel like, you know, your belief system is something about that. You know, maybe you're questioning things, or I don't know, maybe you need to go up to God, right? You need to really go to God. It's something about your limited belief systems. Okay, I don't know, you could be having like a lot of subconscious thoughts as well right now, and you could be really trying to heal. But, you know, there's a lot going on right now. I feel like, you know, reaching out to Spirit is really going to help you. Yeah, look, the Emperor. Okay. Yeah, look. Okay. I don't know. The Emperor came on. I feel like, you know, there's something that you're supposed to be doing, something that you're supposed to be leading. And maybe you could be doubting yourself, right? Maybe you could be feeling like, I don't know, is this what God wants me to do? Something like that kind of energy. Okay, you could have been a person that you've done some things in life and maybe you don't feel deserving, right? But I feel like, you know, there's an ending here. You know, there's an ending, and I feel like someone has really asked God for some kind of forgiveness or some kind of help. And, you know, just because things don't look beautiful right away doesn't mean that the chapter's not closing, right? Like that kind of energy. I don't know. Let's see. There could be someone like your hair could be, you could be like a silver fox. Okay, your hair could have just like started graying, looking really attractive, aging like wine is what I'm hearing. Okay, we have the Frog coming out, prosperity. Let go of the past, I told you. Let go of the past and embrace change. Opportunities are close at hand. Hop into this new day with joy. Abundance and good fortune await you. Yeah, there's something about a frog. You could have like, a frog could have like hopped over you recently or something, okay? Hopped across somewhere. You could have seen a frog recently. But there's something about, yeah, prosperity, okay? You know, a lot of times endings bring in great blessings if we have faith. Hence, the Fool in reverse, you know. It's okay to ask God questions, but, you know, we can't judge his character, right? Like that kind of energy, Capricorn. And I feel like, you know, yeah, link. The bond of love grows stronger over time. There's something about you needing to link with Spirit here. Mm-hmm. Okay? Really connect with the divine. The divine loves you, Capricorn. There's something about you linking up with the divine. Mm-hmm. Okay? You, like I said, you could be feeling like, you know, off. Like, you could be feeling like your yin and yang is out of balance. But Spirit is wanting you to link up with the Most High, the divine. And I feel like prosperity is here for you. That was your message. I love you, Capricorn.
Okay, Capricorn. So this reading is it's a lot about what's going on around you, right? To a certain degree, you cloak, but I see you. So we'll get into it. You show up in your 12th house. The name Mika could be significant. Timothy, Ronaldo, Sierra, Josephine, Nadine, Butter, David, Gilberto, Rel, Fernando, Shah, Ubaka, Lagos, Uganda, and Fufu, as well as Hernandez and Mena. A lot of names, that's what Spirit gave me. So you show up in your 12th house, very much a creature of habit, right? Somebody is actually struggling with the feeling of impending doom lurking and looming, right? As well as someone is also struggling with ascension due to limited belief systems. Now, you show up in the world very intangible. Spirit says many people want to know how your mind works. Okay, so to add mystery around you. Now, to jump into your soul report, the ten of swords is showing up being clarified by grief. So I'm seeing somebody being stricken by their grief. Like, grief could be causing you to feel trapped, or either, you know, like, that's why I got that impending sense of looming danger. Like, somebody is actually struggling with something that's probably not even, it's not, grief is a spirit, right? Okay, so if I'm struggling with grief, it's because somewhere in me is weak enough to allow that spirit to superimpose over me. It's not a real Ten of Swords. A real Ten of Swords would be, you know, something that's going to do you, like, what they say, fear is an illusion, but danger is very real. So grief is not necessarily danger. Grief is like a looming energy that someone can be holding on to. And I do see that because next you got the Four of Cups being clarified by freedom. That's somebody not being aware that you have the tools to free yourself. The Four of Cups is like, you like, well, you bound, but God, it's like going to God and saying, God, free me. And God saying, you free. But you saying, I just can't believe it. It's kind of like in the Bible, it speaks about Peter being locked up in jail one time, right? And an angel came, and the angel unlocked the cell and told Peter, come on. So Peter had a choice. He could have sat there and not move, or he got up and he got out the cell. That's the same kind of energy right here. It's like a person that's bound very much by their own mind state, right? I don't see anything. All this is mental. Like with the grief, the Four of Cups, this is mental recognition. Now, you have the Five of Coins being clarified by adversity in reverse. So what is a need? It's a need for you to put yourself in isolation away from what opposes you. Like the Five of Coins speaks of being out in the cold, right? With the adversity in reverse, that seems like your best option, right? You know, I'm not, whoever this is resonating with, it's like perhaps you need to get away from what it is you connected to. Maybe it's your adversity, because why would you putting yourself out in the cold turn adversity in reverse? Only way that can be possible is if I'm linked up with something that's holding me back from my purpose, right? And getting away from those type of energies is scary, because it's like, you know, somebody could be looking at something as their shelter. You know, somebody could be somewhere where God doesn't want them to be, and you could be looking at that as the thing that's your shelter. God could be saying, it's a need for you to move away from that to put that adversity, right? So it's a real superimposing energy over you, Capricorn, what I'm reading. And Ace of Wands being clarified by denial and reversal, that's a person that's kind of like being in a situation that's going down and you still fighting to make it right. You know, Ace of Wands to the denial and reverse is like, I'm spending all my energy, but it's on denial. It's like, essentially, I started playing with High Priestess, and she derailing the plan, but I'm investing in the plan. So I'm investing in the plan with all I got, but it's being derailed by, you know, so it's like that can be this kind of energy right here. Like what I'm saying a person, and you taking a lot of energy and you using it to deny the obvious. Ace of Wands to the denial in reverse. Now, in your higher self reading, the High Priestess is dead. It was a need for you to connect with spirit. Truly. This Knight of Cups is being clarified about abundance. This is an ancestral spirit of some sort. This is where your abundance lies. This Knight of Cups is definitely a spirit guide, or, you know, it's some type of metaphysical being in your energy. It's a power. It's a strong strength to you. But it's about you connecting. It's kind of like, overall, Capricorn, I see you in an energy where you being afflicted by your habits, right? And all of this is affecting where God is trying to take you. You got freedom on the board and you got abundance on the board, and they both upright, right? So there's a need for you to kind of like, you know, it's like poop or get off the stool, that kind of energy. Like, you know, because if I'm struggling with grief, and all it takes for me to get rid of my grief is for me to move with an act of love, most likely, or for me to cleanse up my energy, or for me to connect with the divine, or for me to make a sincere prayer to put some energy against the grief, because maybe this manifestation of grief in your life is causing all of these other things to go like they going. So I'm feeling for you in this energy. Realign yourself. You know, allow God to speak to you. You got 4 cups right here, so it's something that you're ignoring about yourself. So try to focus inwardly so you don't have to go in need outwardly. That was your reading, Capricorn. I pray that it resonated. God bless you. Let me say it to you. Say it to you. We have to. But we could though, if you want to. I just don't want to go. No, we're gonna come back. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna save the last 2 for y'all. That's what we're gonna do. Well, I will be on TikTok today. We'll be starting to do a lot of work over there. So follow us over there, man. We doing great works over there. Raising the collective, you know.
Well, we hope you guys enjoyed the messages. We'll catch you guys later. We elemental beings.